Do you not want to be a Chungus in Fntd? Well, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. First off, hello, welcome. This is my new channel, NeoBOTD. So pretty much it's just gonna be a tower defense channel, mainly for this game. I freaking love this game, man. As you can tell, I'm not the greatest, but like I get around. You know what I mean? I can get around. Anyway. Okay, so this is what's happening. You can probably tell from the title. I'm gonna be teaching you probably my own self-sufficient way of getting to get raid coins. Raid coins are used to do multiple things, such as buying raid presents or getting Chronos Freddy, or just like evolving units like Blossom Chica, getting to Gaia Chica, which obviously isn't the easiest, right? Because you need 2 clocks, and that's another thing. You need raid presents so you can get those clocks. So then you can actually evolve Blossom Chica to get the Apex. So I'm gonna teach you I'd say, probably one of the cheaper ways of doing it, not using like hella expensive units. The second unit is optional. It's just I only use it because it gets you more and it gets you farther. So if you don't have access to this unit, or if you just have access to a base, like access to like no like shiny, I think it'll still work. It's just it wouldn't be less like it wouldn't be efficient. I suggest for this team you really only need 2 units unless you want to do more, but pretty much, I'm going to show you how to use a program called Tiny Task, which I'll put the link in the description for the download. Pretty much, I'm going to teach you how you actually are able to get hella raid coins. So I'm going to show you a little something here. This is how many raid coins I got in one night. 559. And this is how many presents I got in one night. Crazy numbers. I'm telling you, crazy numbers. So let me give you a little tip here. First off, the units that I suggest you to have, any, and I mean any type of summoners, but the ones I really suggest are Purple Guy and Shiny Undead Chica. Others could be like Conductor Toy Freddy or Freddles or Gravelord. I don't remember any of the other spawners. But anyway, so pretty much you're gonna download Tiny Task right here. Download Tiny Task. Again, I'll put a link in the description. It should have this on top of your screen right here. Make sure this is shown. Oh, it is. All right, look, you're gonna have this on top of your screen right here. So pretty much, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to well, actually, no, you're not going to do this yet, but I'll show you what you could do afterwards. No, I should. Oh, wait. So first off, you're going to get these units, right? You're going to get just probably either these 2 or whatever summoners work. Like Freddles, Conductor Toy Freddy, and Gravelord. Next things next is, first, you're going to check modifiers. Obviously, you don't need it, but I really suggest you get the Fazbear Bank modifier. I don't personally use it. If I were to use it, I'd probably get more, but I don't use it, but it is highly recommended for this method. Now, another thing, you can't macro boss raids like in the actual in-game macro because it doesn't work. So here's how we actually do it. First, we're gonna load into a game, make sure to equip your modifier if you have one, and then we're just gonna start it up. And I'll show you what to do from there. All right, first off, actually, we're not gonna start placing units yet. First, we have to die so that we can actually get to the end screen. So I will do that real quick, and it's an easy map to die on. So once we die, actually, we don't press play again yet. First, we press record, or whatever your hotkey is. I'm gonna do F8. So once you press F8, you'll go to this screen. You'll make it record. Then you press play again. You actually have to click it a few times just in case. All right, you're gonna click it a little bit, just for a little bit right there, about 10 seconds, and you could stop, or you could do whatever. Then you're gonna wait for your game to load. The second your game loads, the second this timer's gone, you're going to spam whatever keybind and then the place tool, just like this. Spam it all around so you can have your units placed. And once you do that, you start your game. Make sure you start your game, and then you literally just spam right here the whole time. Oh my god, I messed up it already. It's fine. You can just like spam the bottom or whatever. So pretty much what this does is, I'll show you. You can spam where I think in this area it should be fine. Yeah. Pretty much you spam there, it can click your modifier for you. Then you let that run for a little bit, and then boom, that's the whole macro. And then afterwards you go here, presets, or preference, and then you put continuous playback, and then you just press play on it. Oh my god, I reset my macro on accident. I know I didn't. I'm just stupid. Okay. I didn't mean it. Anyway, yeah. So pretty much, that's what you do, right? Now, I'm gonna let this run a little bit. Alright, we're gonna see how this plays out. Now, obviously, since like I started the macro already, you know, or I like, made the macro already, it's fine. Just let it play out. You'll live. You'll genuinely live through it. It's fine. Now, obviously, there is going to be some things that you'll miss. For example, like good modifiers. But if you're doing this overnight, you're not going to see it. It's not going to matter. So yeah, after all that's done, you can like start pressing on the modifiers and like yeah. Normally, this macro doesn't take 50 seconds, but due to my horrible Wi-Fi, the loading for this game takes so long. So normally this macro could take literally no more than 30 to 45 seconds, which is very, very good. And once you have like purple guys and like undead Chikas placed, the boss can die pretty fast, and you can get to tops wave 50 or higher. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember completely because obviously I sleep through this, so yeah. Okay, continuous playback stop. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much like the whole macro, and you can get like 500 plus raid coins if you just do this continuously, which is honestly so good. So first off, you can pretty much get clocks from like 300 presents. Obviously, I opened up 500, I only got one, but if you're really lucky and if you use a luck boost, you could probably get one or two, which is enough for a Blossom is enough for a Gaia, which is kind of insane. And also, one is enough for Kronos as well, so it's also very, very good. It's just you need Time Lord, so yeah, that's the downside, which is 350. But anyway, it's a pretty simple macro, and like low-key, it works really well when you actually know how to make it. I do, but like, mine messed up, but whatever. Because I didn't stop it correctly, that's why. It was like the first video on the channel, and like, honestly, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun making these videos. So like, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do, let me know. And also, I am gonna try to get my hands on a few things in my mailbox, and do like an opening, like a present opening, or just like a whole mailbox opening. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and see y'all.